Hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio Railyards, episode 4. Last episode we got some oil set up. Today we are continuing with our rush towards logistics robotics. So at the moment I think I'm just waiting for plastics. Let's see what else I need to make logistics robots. Here they are. They're already in the queue. Let's see. Okay, so we need some advanced circuits and flying robot frames. Okay, so let's get advanced circuits working, I think. So what we might do, if I actually take this and turn it around this way, there's probably a place on, or not necessarily a place, but at least a space on the bus we can take it to. So let's do that. Okay, so I have bought plastics, or a line for plastics. We haven't actually researched it yet, but I've brought them down as far as here and split them off on the bus. I've also brought some copper down, a little bit of spaghetti around here to bring some circuits across, and I've also managed to squeeze in a lane balancer for the circuits. We will have to increase our production of green circuits as well, probably quite significantly. Okay, but let's make some red circuits. Okay, so of course, we can't actually make them because we haven't done advanced electronics yet. Let's have a quick look. So 2 plastic, 4 copper cable, 2 electronic circuits, and 6 seconds. Okay, so this is what I have come up with. So we have 1 machine making copper cables and 6 machines making red circuits. I believe the ratios work out for that. Now, okay, first things first, we've just finished researching plastics, so let's go and turn those machines on so we've got at least a little bit of plastic to work with. Well, they're up here, so plastics, whoops, wrong button, there we go. And why are they not working? Because this coal belt is in the wrong place. I wonder how many of you were screaming at me about that. Okay, we're making plastic now at least. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, well, there's 2 things I want to do sort of at the same time. Firstly, we've got a bit of a stockpile of assembly machine 2s and fast inserters, so I want to upgrade everything. And then we also need to dramatically increase the amount of green circuits we're making. So, let's see, is there a fancy way I can do this? How about this? Okay, I believe I'm now required to make some sort of joke about killing half of all life in the universe, but everything is now upgraded. I will try not to overuse that joke. Okay, so let's make another one of these. Now, I should be able to, if I've set this up right, scoop that and place it there. Let's see, I can get rid of that one. Okay, then I just need to place all this down. Oh, and I need some more belts. We've also done advanced electronics, so I can actually get these machines going now. There we go. Okay. Hopefully they'll work. Belts. Where are belts? Belts are up here. Yes, we're getting red circuits. Good. Okay, so that should double the amount of circuits we're getting through. I think I'm going to add on another one, actually. No matter what, it's got to be better to have too many circuits than too few. So because of the way this is set up, I'm not going to get any more than half a yellow belt of green circuits. But that should be enough for what we want to do. Okay, right, the next thing, okay, we're only researching it at the moment, but what do we need to make one of these? Oh, electric engine units and batteries. Okay, electric engine units. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of the red ones as well, actually, because I said I never use reds. Okay, and now electric engine units. Where are they? They are here. They require engine units, circuits, and lubricant. Okay, so I've managed to weasel in some green circuits here onto the other side of this engine belt, and I'm just going to feed them. I was going to feed them straight into these guys, but apparently I've run out of fast inserters. Let's go, oops, wrong ones. Let's go grab some more. And then all we need to do is power that up, and we should have some electric engines being made. Excellent. These need outputs. Okay, and then what do we want to do with these? We want to turn them into... well, actually, we want to turn them into a flying robot. Batteries. I forgot batteries. What do we need for a battery? Sulfuric acid. What do we need for sulfuric acid? Sulfur. What do we need for sulfur? Water and petroleum gas. Okay, so I've managed to squeeze this in here. I've found a not so nearby water supply from over there. You can see this is the pipeline that squeezes through the steel production there and then over to here to bring water in. I've put on a couple of sulfur producing plants just on the end of the plastic there, feeding straight into sulfuric acid, which steals the same water. I've pinched a bit of iron from that line there as well, and that's just making some sulfuric acid. Okay, and then to turn that into batteries, we also need some iron and copper, which we're right next to, so that should be relatively easy. Let's get a couple of machines making that. Okay, and there we go, and that should be making us some batteries. Yes, okay, so now we can start making the flying robot frames. Also, we've just finished the logistics robot technology. So I don't know what we should do in the meantime. Can we get robot speed upgrades yet? Construction robotics, logistics, character logistics slots. I should get some character logistics slots, I think. Oh yeah, I need blue science for the speed anyway. Okay, let's get some logistics slots. We'll go for 2. And I suppose we should get some... Can we get trash slots as well? Where was robotics? That was up here. Trash slots. We can get this one. Okay, that'll give us some research to do. Anyway, let's figure out how we can get these batteries onto the bus. Okay, so we've got batteries there. We've got red circuits there. What else did we need for the flying robot frames? We didn't need the red... Oh no, it's the actual logistics spots we need the red circuits for. That's fine. Okay, so we've got batteries, we've got steel plates, electric engine units. They're being made up here. Let's feed them back towards the bus, actually. This is going to be lovely and spaghetti. I did kind of stick gates right on the end of the bus. And there's cliffs in the way. Damn it. Like I said, this is all good motivation to come back and fix it later. Okay, let's build some bots. That should work. Why isn't this last one working? Because the steel isn't there. There we go. Okay, that should work. So they take 20 seconds to make one, so this should give us, there's 10 machines there, so we should get one every 2 seconds. Okay, let's just feed all of them along this way, and then to make a logistics bot, it takes 2 advanced circuits and 1 of them. So we're making one of these every 2 seconds, we're making one of these every 1 second, so these 2 should just be able to feed straight into a single machine. They stack to 50. Okay, so let's 200. Oh, these need outputs as well. That'll be useful. Okay, now roboports. I think I'll just make them by hand, at least to start off with. Steel plates, gear wheels, and advanced circuits. Yeah, I'll just make them by hand, I think. Alright, so we've got bots. Now we can start building our rail yards. Okay, so I've come back over to this area towards the east, where I want to set up my first smelting rail yard, and I've put in this ghost electric furnace that we're not able to make yet, but this way I can sort of measure out where I need things to be. So, because the electric furnaces, they're bigger than the stone and the steel furnaces. Okay, so these have a crafting speed of 2, and let's think. Okay, so this is the sort of thing I am thinking. So we'll have all of the materials requested in, and then spat back out into passive providers, and then I'll have a train station at the top which will unload ore, a train station at the bottom which will load up the smelted plates. These will need power, of course. Okay, I think this is going to be my, not necessarily final, but general basic blueprint for a rail yard. So we will have an in, an out. In this particular case, we have an unloading station and a loading station. In fact, this one down here, these need to be switched around. Yeah, so we've got 2 stations, loading and unloading. The bots are going to deal with worrying about things where I want to go. Now, the wall is quite far out. The reason for that is I don't want them to overlap with any other rail yards. I want all the bots to stay where they want to be. So I'm going to have lots of smaller bot networks. I don't know how that works with like UPS and stuff. So this is going to be the general idea. There's plenty more space in here, so I can throw down more miners, etc. if I need to. In terms of research, what I'm doing at the moment, I've done some circuit network research. The reason for that is what I want to be able to do is hook up all of the requester chests together, and then rather than for every rail yard I make, go around and change all of the requester chests, I can hook them all up to a circuit network and just have them set their requests by a circuit condition that I only have to set once. So we'll get to that as well. In the meantime, I am working towards this fellow, Personal Roboport. Just so when I put down a blueprint like this, it's not going to be very quick to begin with, but I don't have to worry about missing something that looks like a real building but is actually a ghost. No, where is it? This one. Yes, I'm aware that takes 50 blue science. I think I'm just going to handcraft those 50 blue science, because my basic mall base is not equipped in terms of size or materials or anything in order to make the blue science. Actually, all the stuff is there. I could jimmy it in, but it gets to the point where that crappy little replace this later base becomes my real base, and I don't want that. However, this is going to be it for today. I've been recording for a little over an hour now, actually. So next episode, we'll actually fill this in and see if we can find a place to hook it up to. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.